Hello guys. I'm with the Dakhma of Angra Mainyu, and I have a little lesson for you guys. It's about evil speech, evil doings, and evil talking. And it's pretty much, that's all there is in Zoroastrianism and Arianism. What is the difference between the good speech and the evil speech? And this is what you guys need to ask yourself. What is the difference? So, if you look at good speech, it's not all the things that you say, these are good. No. It's the things that they say in temples or in churches. Things like that. That they're praising God. And everything else is brushed off and considered evil speaking, evil thought, evil action. So when we're doing these things that are not of the church or the temple, is evil. Does that make sense? So we're not saying that because you take on Armand, you're completely evil. By what standards? What standards is he? How is he evil? Is he evil in the way that he wants to destroy God? Does that make him evil? Because if that makes him evil, then I definitely want him on my side. See, God, Ahura Mazda, God, Jehovah, Yahweh, whatever, that God lives on his throne and tries to push you down. And every day, I think God's the specialist, most beautiful thing in the world, and yada, yada, yada. And you know it ain't like that. I know it ain't like that. There are many things in this world when you're making decisions that sometimes going another way, evil thought, evil speech, evil action is a better way of doing things. One of the things I really get sick of is how people come to me and other people of our church and tell them, I ain't gonna join the Warrior Mountain path, it's all evil. What? What do you mean it's all evil? Huh? What do you mean? Because you don't like us? Because you don't like who I am? I'm all evil? Am I? Am I really all evil? I mean, think about it. I got 3 kids. I took the school district to court. Is that evil? No. I took, the Catholic Church. They wanted to come down and have a ceremony, so we said, here, let's have a black mass. Was it evil? No. Was it against what they were doing? Yes. But is it evil? No. And I think that's where a lot of you need to check in with yourself. Because your brains are all messed up. And some of you motherfuckers who are exchanging fucking Jesus and God for Satan and Lucifer, God, you guys really got it fucked up. So, what I'm saying is, like, for example, we're going to go with me. I do have some bad thoughts. I have evil thoughts. Some are really, really bad. Sometimes I sit there and I dream of raping people in my mind. I don't go out and do it, but I dream of it. I think about it. I'm like, man, that bitch would really need some dick to put her down. And dick in a very forceful way. But I'm not going to do that. So as far as it goes is evil action, evil thought. At the same time, I might be dealing with a very old woman, and I might know her or something, and I'm like, man, I need to protect this woman from Polo Joe over here. And he starts talking shit about her, and I go and I snap him, and like a snake, and I snap him, and I beat him down, and that's good. I may not have done it the way the church would like it, but I still went out and did it. That's what I mean by evil thought and evil speech, evil action. Stealing. I steal sometimes. I don't steal sometimes. It don't matter. Okay? If I really want to kill somebody, man, I must really have to kill somebody. But I haven't come across that yet, except the one time when I was at work at the Conoco station. Okay? It could happen. It could also happen with helping somebody across the street, helping your mom, helping your dad, helping grandma. It don't matter. As long as I didn't bow down to the church's way and went through the goddamn way that they have and have the way the thing, I just help her out. That's good. But it's still considered evil thought. So what? I am an Asawagawa. I am a punk. To them, I am a punk. I am a thing to them. But that's okay. And another thing I would really like to get off my chest is this. Everybody's like, well, you do all this shit and you say all this crap, negative this and negative that. Is it? Is it negative crap? Like, for example, we have our blood bowl right here, where we put in blood right here. We put blood in it, and we decorate our demons and stuff in it. Does that make it nasty? Does that make it gross? If you go by the church's claims, the religious claims, sure, it's gross and it's bad because the religion says it is. But is it really bad? You have to open your mind. You have to think things through. One of the things that really gets me is you look at Zoroastrianism, they have a special clothing that they wear. They wear this stuff, the magical underwear. Honestly, and then they cover it up with a belt, a crusty, and then cover it up with the belt. What's that for? So I can control myself from the other sexes or another man. Who cares? If you're a man and you want to stick your dick in a dude, cool. If you want to do it to a girl, being on a potty, or being potty, being an ass, while she's bleeding, who cares? Who cares? Did anybody get hurt? Is everybody okay? Who cares? So, I have to ask you guys, even if you are people who claim to be members of the left-hand path, you need to ask yourself, is this really good? Or am I really just a closet Christian and need to go back? Because as far as we go, it doesn't matter what we do. Yes, some of us are still good in nature, but we still use evil thought evil speech, evil actions to enunciate ourselves being different than the church or the temple. You see? And you got all these things you could do. You got a plethora of things you can do when we're outside of that church, when we're outside of that temple. We are full reign of it. So when you get down and you get to thinking about Ahriman, and you get down to all of his beings, it's not about evil and contrast. It's about we can do whatever we want. And we don't need a temple or a god or a priest or anything else to tell us how to do. And that's what we're looking for. Thank you and have a good night.